Hi guys, it's Thier Inspector here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a deep dive into Kadena coin, which is a coin that I truly believe is a crypto that will be massive in the future. Before we start the video, please like and subscribe. If you want to support the channel, I have crypto donation addresses down in the description below. So a little backstory on Kadena before we get into what it has to offer. Kadena was launched back in 2016 by two people called Stuart Popejoy and Will Martino. Stuart was part of JP Morgan's blockchain group, and Will has a tech lead for the SEC Crypto Steering Committee. So basically two people that have major experience in the crypto industry. Now I could go into everything Kadena has to offer, but today I want to focus on the main things and give you guys a general idea of where this crypto is heading in the future and what makes it a coin that I think will be top 5 in the next couple of years. I believe for a crypto to become established in the space, it has to have use cases, and Kadena is not short of any of that. So the first major problem we have in the crypto space is the scalability of networks. It is a big misconception that proof of stake is scalable. However, it actually isn't to a certain extent. Every proof of stake system is trying to scale has some hard limit that they'll eventually hit. With the Ethereum merge coming soon, we might be able to see a hard limit reached when people start using the Ethereum proof of stake network. There is also worry about scalability of proof of work in the networks. And this is what Kadena has been working on over the last 5 years to solve the scalability in the crypto space. So Kadena is a proof of work crypto which requires miners for the network. They have actually taken a design approach to distribute over numerous chains. This way their proof of work model becomes more scalable than proof of stake. They also have recently proved this scalability when they took their network from 10 chains to 20 chains while still being a proof of work coin. So the chains are like lanes on a freeway. If you have more lanes, you can accommodate more traffic. So the Kadena blockchain can expand the amount of chains to as many as they want, which will eliminate the traffic on the network and drop the gas fees whilst also not compromising the speed of the apps. This in theory makes Kadena the only layer 1 crypto with the power of layer 2. Layer 1 cryptos are things such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and layer 2 cryptos are things like the Lightning Network and Polymatic. So layer 2 builds on top of layer 1 cryptos to improve on them. However, Kadena has spent years developing the coin so that the layer 1 and layer 2 is all in one place so that the user doesn't have to use multiple layers to buy and sell crypto or to do anything on the network. Now the founder Stuart has said that the scalability of Kadena can handle industrial use cases along the lines of clearing the US stock market. He goes on to mention that it could be done today right now. So the problem of scaling has been solved by the Kadena team, and now it just needs the volume to prove it. The second major problem is the coding language that is used in the crypto industry. Pretty much most of the top coins in the industry utilize a programming language called Solidity or C++. Now the problem with Solidity is that it tends to be very bad for smart contracts. This is because when a user deploys a smart contract, there's no way to go back and change it. This leads to tons of testing, and coding has to be very simple. It also has the disadvantage of being open to attacks. We have seen this in the past with the Ethereum DAO hack, which happened because hackers sent Ethereum via deposit function and then quickly used the withdrawal function. Then they doubled the withdrawal with the feedback function. Therefore they doubled their money and took over $60 million worth of Ethereum. Now that's the problem we have going forward with Ethereum in the future. Basically, if Ethereum suffers an attack, then every token, NFT, and DApp built on top of Ethereum will suffer. So Kadena has actually spent the past couple of years developing their own programming software to make smart contracts. No other crypto has used or developed their own programming language. This language is more powerful than the main Solidity language. The founders said that while creating the language, they studied Solidity and Bitcoin script. Bitcoin script reached for and didn't quite achieve a language which is powerful and protects the user. Lastly, they said that where Satoshi fell short, they believe they have achieved the goal that Bitcoin was going for. They even show evidence how Pact could have saved many crypto hacks. These bugs that allowed hacks would not have been possible to even write on their code. You can check this out at savedbykadena.com, where it shows you the code which used for the hack, and then shows you how you couldn't be able to code it in this coding language. The last thing about Pact is that it's very easy to use and create smart contracts on. You basically need limited knowledge of coding to create a smart contract in the Pact language. This makes it easier for a person to start their programming journey with Pact, and allows for younger people to start developing their own crypto apps, which might not have been possible on Solidity. The next thing I want to talk about is Kadena Eco. This is basically their incentive to create dApps on their network. Kadena have over $100 million in a fund in which they will be using to give money to developers which show potential and will improve the Kadena network overall. The application process is open to all developers and they are looking for basically anything from gaming to DeFi. They mentioned that they would like metaverses, NFTs, Web3, DIO, and to try out for the grant. They judge their applications on 4 main things. These are technical strength, detail of specification, team experience, and usefulness on the Kadena network. So far, this Eco grant has produced many great projects on their blockchain. They obviously have desktop wallets, which is called Chainweaver, and they've created web extension wallets like MetaMask called X Wallet. They have links into the Zelcore wallet due to FLUX and Kadena being connected through the parallel assets. Lastly, they have Ledger hardware wallets. One of the best things to come out of development is the Kadena exchange, which is the first gas-free DEX and is built on the Kadena blockchain. They also have a payment system built in where you can pay for real-world stuff using ZoidPay app, so any shop that chooses to use ZoidPay will allow for you to spend Kadena. Next, they have Kadena Marmalade, which is their infrastructure for NFT marketplace. So basically, you could have anything built on this blockchain, and they are looking to fund any team that has a good idea in regards to Kadena. One of the things I'm interested in is Kadena Bet. This is a Web3 betting exchange in which you can bet coins and such. They are building a secure exchange with 21 major sports in which you can bet on. Overall, Kadena has a good development onto their network, and in the future we will see this being added to with new innovative ideas. I now want to talk about the mining aspect of this coin and go over some stats for people who want to mine Kadena. So Kadena can only be mined using an ASIC miner. This means no GPU mining. Pretty much most of Kadena's miners out there are made by Gold Shell. I don't really agree with their price points for Kadena miners, so if you're thinking of getting into mining, then look around for better miners. I would recommend fastminers.io because they have their own ASIC Kadena miners on there that are relatively cheap compared to Gold Shell. So even with the crypto crash, all the old Kadena miners still make profits as of right now. The algorithm for Kadena is called Blake2S, and we have a block time of 3 seconds, a block reward of 1.0566 Kadena, and we're looking at around 7,000 miners on the network. Right now there isn't much options for pools when it comes to mining. We have options of 7 pools and only 4 of them are worldwide. The max supply of Kadena that can be mined is 1 billion coins so far, and only 184 million has been mined. So we're still in the early stages of mining for this coin. With the circulating supply being very low, I think it's a great time to start mining right now. If you mine and hold this coin, I truly believe that it will make you a millionaire in the next 5 years. The coin's price right now is sitting at around $2, which is extremely cheap, seeing it was at $24 per coin back a few months. I personally don't put the value at $24 per coin. I'm more thinking of around $8 to $10 right now. But if you buy at $2 and it goes up to $24, then you'll have times your money by 12. If Kadena continues to keep producing and developing the coin out, then I'll definitely think we'll see a $100 coin in the next bull run. And if you start mining now and building up your bags of Kadena, then it'll make you rich in the future. As you can see, the market cap is around 315 million. So it's got a lot of room to hit $1 billion market cap, and the price of the coin can still go up. For example, if a coin goes up, the market cap has to go up. If the coin's at $2 right now and it goes to $100 a coin, then the market cap has to account for that. As I said, we sit at 150 million. So if the coin goes to $100 per coin, then we're looking at a market cap of around 16 billion, which isn't unheard of. That's in the range of coins like Solana, Ripple, and Cardano. If you need some price points in which you should be buying Kadena at, there's a really good download from Ryan Matter. All you have to do is subscribe to his channel and go to his website and sign up for his newsletter. From there, it'll give you a download for a Google Sheets, which tells you what prices you should be buying the coin at and how much you should be buying. Overall, I've covered the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Kadena. I personally only have faith in a small amount of coins for the future. These are like FLUX, Kadena, and Bitcoin. If you want to look further into Kadena, then go explore the website and you can get a real feel for what Kadena is trying to do. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel.